JDs and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. And this will probably be one of the last XDefiant videos for a good bit. And I'll explain all that throughout this video, but I hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope you stay and watch other videos here on the channel. Hope you're not just here for the one-dimensional of XDefiant and kind of find a home with some kind of fun stuff that we're going to be doing over the next couple weeks with early access games and footage and talking about a lot of other stuff. So today, double upload. If you guys are seeing this in the morning, a little bit later today, we have a full breakdown of Gray Zone Warfare. It's a game that I'm extremely excited for, but that has nothing to do with this video. So if you guys enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe. It means the world to me. We upload almost every single day here on the channel. So let's hop in to what is going to be one of the final XDefiant videos. So before I even start, I know if you've seen some of my previous videos, you've heard a lot of this already, but I wanted to sum it up in one video today for you guys, just to give you an idea of where we're going with XDefiant and my thought process as we go forward. Now, we know we've gotten no definitive news, no information directly from Ubisoft or any of their kind of affiliated developers or anything like that. The only information we have is from Tom Henderson, and for some reason a lot of the XDefiant community doesn't believe him. Now, I can tell you, as someone who has followed Tom Henderson for years on Twitter, I don't think he's really ever been wrong. Most of the time he is like 99% of the time right about the things he reports on, and he's definitely not wrong on this one. I've seen tons and tons of people talking about how XDefiant was going to miss its release date from insiders and all that kind of stuff, and I was kind of holding my breath on it because I'm like, these guys definitely know more than we know as consumers. But when it comes to that, his most recent tweets basically stated that at the end of March he will have more information on why it missed its release and more information regarding the game. So from my own perspective, it's looking like we're going to push towards the end of March to really ramp up the XDefiant content again. Now, obviously, if stuff pops up where Mark Rubin gives a post or XDefiant comes out and says something, yeah, I will make a video on that, but don't expect a lot of XDefiant content throughout the next couple weeks unless that happens. But I just want to kind of explain my opinions, thoughts, and everything regarding XDefiant so that we kind of have a peace of mind of where I'm coming from with the game's regarded delay and then inevitably its release. In my mind, the only thing I'm frustrated about is the lack of transparency from a company that was so transparent over the past couple of years. They were just so good at talking to their community and their consumers and letting them know what was going on, and it was just a breath of fresh air, not only from a content perspective, but from someone who's going to play their game. And I think it's just a little aggravating to know that we are being left out of it. Now, obviously, they're not entitled to tell us anything. They don't even have to let us know the progress of the game. But it was nice to have that kind of thought process. But when it comes to the game overall, I said it in the other video that the Discord is losing people in the thousands. Now, does the Discord determine the number of players? No. But I can say a free-to-play title is going to bring in its own type of player base one way or another. It's not something that is going to push away people because there's no price tag to hide behind. It's a game that it's going to be successful because it's got a free-to-play aspect of it. And the window of opportunity thing that we've talked about many times that goes right along with that free-to-play thing. Now, obviously, would you release next to a Call of Duty launch the same week? Obviously not. Would you even do it in the same month? Probably not. But in an aspect of new seasons and updates and all that kind of stuff, there's nothing to really combat XDefiant from a first-person arcade shooter standpoint. We know the lack of skill-based matchmaking is definitely what people are looking forward to the most when it comes to XDefiant, but there's nothing that's going to stop it from being a successful game. There's no paywall, there's nothing like that. The only thing inevitably right now stopping it is the developers never releasing it. And there's been a few comments down below asking, has the game been canceled? In my opinion, no, I don't think so. I don't think they can the project overall. I just think the higher-ups have more of a tie on what the developers are allowed to say right now. I do think we know they changed the net code and a bunch of stuff like that. From my own humble opinion, I think they scrapped a lot of the game and remade it, is why I think this took so long. I think that's the reason why we're in the point we're in right now with XDefiant, is they had to scrap things that they originally did and basically remake them from the ground up. Now, I was a little negative in my last video, but obviously we all were. We were upset because of the Tom Henderson tweets, knowing that potentially a game that we all love and want to get our hands on, but it was being taken away again. Now, am I gonna hold that against anyone? No, it's a game, it's life, we move on. There's new stuff coming out that I'm definitely excited for, but when it comes to XDefiant, guys, keep the faith, keep the hope up. There's no reason to dwell or be mad at the devs or anything like that, because it's a video game. In the end of the day, we're all here to do the same thing with it, and that's just to play it and have fun. And eventually the time will come. Could it be April? Could it be May? Could it be June? Fuck, could it be July? Who knows? But at some point, XDefiant inevitably will launch, unless it's canceled. But don't think they're ever going to cancel a project that they've put so many years into. That's my thought process on the final XDefiant kind of topic for however long it takes. I think we'll probably hear something from the XDefiant team in the upcoming weeks before Tom Henderson's article to try to weather the storm of a potential later release date and all that. So we'll see. I mean, I can't predict anything. I can't tell you the future, but I just think eventually we're going to get some news regarding XDefiant. And when that day comes, we'll get another video on it. But until then, this will probably be the final XDefiant video. So I encourage you guys to subscribe to stay up to date with everything that we do on this channel. We have a lot of really fun projects coming up for games that we're going to be getting our hands on. And like I said, later today, there will be an XDefiant video that you guys can check out that... Oh my god, I just said an XDefiant video. That's how my brain is operating. There'll be a Gray Zone Warfare video later today that you guys can check out, so you can see kind of that new first-person shooter, extraction-style shooter that they're looking to make, that I am just jumping with joy for, and you guys will hear that inside of that video. So, love you guys to death. I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of a hashtag sellout, hashtag ad for G Fuel for their March Madness BOGO event. So make sure to watch that at the end of this if you want to. And if you get anything from it, make sure to tweet at me, put it in the Discord or something like that so I can talk to you guys, give you a shout out or whatever it might be. But love you guys to death. Appreciate all love and support. You guys are beautiful, one of a kind. I feel like I'm losing my mind right now with XDefiant. That's why this is such a scuffed outro. But until next time, boys, deuces. If you guys stuck out till the end, I appreciate it a ton, because the family over at G Fuel has now set up their best and greatest sale of the year, their buy one get one free, and you guys can head over to the link down in the description. You guys don't have to type in any codes or anything like that. You can just select the items you'd like. Bahama Mama is on that list, so I encourage that to be one of the tubs you end up getting. If you guys have never had G Fuel before, it is a caffeine drink that has no crash, no jitters, clean energy. It's there for the most production in the day. I drink it like a replacement for my cup of coffee. So, like I said, there'll be a link down in the description. You guys can head over for the March Madness BOGO Madness G Fuel event, where we have a buy one get one free event going on. It would mean the world to me if you guys did it, because you support a company that has supported me for so long. So post down in the description, tweet at me, go to the Discord, whatever it is, if you do end up doing anything with them, and let me know the flavors you guys picked out. But I appreciate everything from the video, guys, and love you guys.